Hello, hello. What's up, guys? Will you bring me the tripod right back there and the iPad?
Wait, what's a tripod?
That thing?
The tripod. I was like, are you live?
Yes.
Alright. Hey guys, what's up?
Timer to be sponsored later. That is correct. Zach, you are a talented artist, man.
She's going to sleep. Bye, honey. Night, night. I love you. Thank you. You eat this down here?
I just had Declan bring it down. You can bring it up. What's up, guys? Man, those are so good. They're so good. I'm scared to use them because I want to use them at the perfect time. I don't know which is best. I mean, I love them all. I don't know if you heard me send them to the team today during the family game, and they were just all blown away. What's up? What's up? Thanks, Zach. Is Scott here yet? Hello, friends. Welcome back. Scott, what's up? I have an exciting project for us that's going to require some OBS. Scott, what do you think? And this is not the right time for this conversation, but we're going to start it anyways. Do you think it's possible for us to, with OBS or some other, yes, Zach. So here's what I want to do. And I know it has to be possible. I want to figure out how to have me on the screen with a co-host on the screen and stream live. Do you think such a thing is possible? It's got to be possible. Dog's choking. I figured it was difficult. And potentially expensive, I would guess. We've got to figure that out. What's the best way to have a co-host on here? It's got to be possible, man. Well, that's not good. I don't know if my internet can handle much more. Say what you want about what's the internet company that Comcast Comcast does not have service where I live. And so I am left to Spectrum. And my God, Spectrum is not what you want to have. I think I've got to change to AT&T. It's got to be better than Spectrum. Yes. Comcast, I was satisfied with, more than satisfied. I know that everybody hates them, but the internet was blazing. You talking about Spectrum, James? Okay. I don't know what to do. I mean, like, I've got the fastest thing that Spectrum offers, and it's not fast. And I've got the Google Mesh network and everything like that. What's up, Meg? I have a bunch of friends on tonight. I look to switch, but they don't offer the speed Spectrum does. Maybe, I don't know. It's bad. There's got to be a solution. I had a really good experience with AT&T. I was in my apartment. They ran fiber. Yeah. I don't think 12th in New Jersey, button up against 65. We're going fiber. It is. The hoodie is the real deal. Yeah, we do need Google Fiber. Let's switch this. Let's make it over here. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do that. We're good to go. When I think back about this time, however long it is from now, I will think back about how horrible the setup I have with this iPad. What's up, Dan? Hello.
Babe, it's been folded up on the counter this whole time.
Hold on one second. We were supposed to have Marley tonight. Is that not happening? She told me that she was. That's correct, James. The problem with the iPad, other than it's just so awkward, is it's so awkward down here with my rollers on my chair hitting the legs of the tripod. It's awful. You guys remember when we did the first one on Facebook? That was bad. Yeah, listen, he's not the only one. Facebook Live let us down. Yeah, no one could. I've got a funny story for everyone when we get going here in a second. Yeah, we got like Dan and I were going through like survey responses, and there was like 4 people in a row that said get to YouTube, and we were like, maybe we should get to YouTube. Our guy's back. The Rooski's back. Welcome back, friends. We are going to get going at 8:30. Here we go. We got a great game tonight. If I were you, I would call my friends right now and say, Hambone says it's a great game tonight. Dan's doing that right now. Dan's taking my advice. Thank you. Nick likes the questions. I'm sure Sean does. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the day game is becoming increasingly more important to have somebody that knows the Disney movies. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you did. If you haven't bought a hoodie or a t-shirt yet, the link's right there. We're doing 90s pop culture trivia this Friday at 6:30. The link to register is right there. We're doing 50 states, 50 questions this Saturday at 6:30. The link's down there. Ian Davis, if you're in the house yet, let me know in the chat. We got a small group from Taylor, Texas coming on from the Texas Beer Company. They normally have a Tuesday chat or Tuesday trivia, and they're joining in, and they're going to try to open it up to other breweries. They're going to have like a little Texas league within the Hambones community. They're going to get rocked. They are going to get rocked. They don't know trivia. Yeah. Yes, Zach, you get it. That's all I want is a little scrolling. Little Andrew Cuomo quotes of the day scrolling on the bottom. Stock tickers. Indy, yes, it is, Stacy. Thank you. Stacy, how about that email today? That was crazy. Stacy was the recipient of the email that went out today. That was only supposed to go to Stacy. Instead, went to everyone in the Hambones library universe. When I say that I fell to the ground in horror when I sent that email, that is an understatement, and it's true. So the email was funny. So I'm responding to Stacy, who won the game last night. Congratulations, Stacy. Nasty reporters with terrible questions. The problem is that my Gmail is like it's a very delicate. Like I live in fear constantly that Google's going to make me pay for all those emails that I sent out originally, and so I don't like to send any mass emails at all, ever. Not only I don't like to, I will never send any big email out of that account. And then today, this list that I forgot about, we have a Gmail address called stuckathomewithhambones@gmail.com. And then we have a list called Stuck at Home with Hambones, which is the whole list. And so I just let it autocomplete, send it. Trying to copy the other email address. And then my wife says, why am I getting nasty reporters with terrible questions email? And I'm like, I check it and I'm like, and then I get a reply from someone else saying, I don't think that I'm supposed to be on this list. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, how in the world are these people even responding? Because they shouldn't be on this list. Well, then I put it together. And I realized I had sent the email out to the entire Hambones listserv. Like the worst thing that I can do to my Gmail, I did to my Gmail. And then people are replying. And then people are laughing at me because they're replying about how they feel sorry for me for all the people that must be replying. So in the email to Stacy, I say, hey, like you won a $50 thing at Bluebeard. You can use it. We can, make the Bluebeard the next one. If you want to go to another local place, that's fine. We'll cover it, whatever. And so I send that to everybody. You probably read it. I said gift cards don't work because nobody uses them. They take too long, whatever. So We just say, send us a receipt and we'll Venmo you the cash. That's the deal, right? And then that way the money's actually getting spent. We're supporting the local restaurants. We're supporting Hambone's partners. The winners are getting a prize. Everybody wins. Almost everybody wins. So people are saying things like, Amy, the read only is linked in the description of the video below. People are saying things like, I wish I won. I didn't win. I didn't win. I didn't win. One guy uses his real name and his real employer and tries to scam me out of $50, attaching a fake Bluebeard receipt and gives me his real Venmo. And the employer that he included, he actually works there. And that employer, it is the single worst employer for him to be employed by and trying to scam people out of money in this city. There is no employer that would be more horrified that this guy was trying to scam me out of money using a blurry, doctored, fake Bluebeard receipt. And he said, thanks so much, $50, Bluebeard Amelia's Bakery. Here's my email address. Here's my employer. Here's my title. He went to the University of Michigan. And that's on there too. It's unbelievable. I know exactly who would do that, Megan, because I have his name. Yeah, that's true. We should do that. Maybe we will. It's wild. It's wild that this guy did it. Stacey, your win. Nasty reporters with terrible questions win, and it's bananas. Yeah, Carr, opposition research, PI, call it whatever you want. I tracked this fool down. You would not believe where he works and what he does, and that he's trying to scam me out of $50. And it's like, it wasn't like a joke because he included his actual Venmo. It wasn't a joke because he said, here's the receipt attached. And the receipt was like so blurry. It isn't a joke. It isn't a joke. He thanked me. So anyways, he could be listening, could be playing tonight. If so, good luck. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Update. Real-time update on the story. Real-time update on the story, guys. Oh, this is amazing. So I emailed him back and I said, congratulations. If you won last night, Monday Monster Game, I want to get you your money. Venmo's asking for your last 4 digits to confirm. And he just confirmed. He just sent me his last 4 digits right now as I'm telling the story. Yes. Cell phone. I said, Venmo wants the last 4 of your phone number. And just to test to see if he would take it. And he just went further. He is not confused. He's a Michigan man. What?
I said I think he's confused.
Oh, I already asked Stacy. I said, Stacy, is this guy on your team? Stacy said, this guy's not on my team. Yes, it is, Ryan Carr. Let's make this. There needs to be a mockumentary about bar trivia anyways. It might as well be this. Guys, we got 183 people tuning in. Is the Texas Beer Company in Ian Davis. Are you guys in the house? If so, try to chat so I know you're here. I'm telling stories. Every word I've said, guys, every word I've said is true. And up to and especially the fact that this guy works for who he works for. They take their reputation as seriously as it can be taken. Yeah, I confirmed right away with Stacy. I said, hey, Stacy, is this guy on your team? Stacy said, no, sir. This guy is not on our team. Texas Beer Company is in the house. That's what I want. Hello from Texas Beer Company. Guys, welcome. Welcome. I hope you enjoy it. You're up against some monsters. I want you to know we got 203 people from around the world. Here we go. Braden Core's in the house. Ryan Carr's in the house. Guys, we are broadcasting from the trivia capital of the free world. This is the Tuesday night monster game brought to you by MIchaelis and Industrial PC. MIchaelis is a restoration company, fire and water restoration. They are the Hambone's trivia of restoration. When it absolutely has to be right, you call MIchaelis. You remember that they sponsored this. Also, Industrial PC. You guys are always asking what you should do for your industrial PC needs. You should go to Industrial PC. Both of those companies are Indianapolis owned and operated. Both of them are friends of Hambone's and always will be for the sponsorship that they provided early on in this deal to get it off the ground. We are forever thankful. Also, guys, we're running 2 pay-to-play trivias this weekend. Friday at 6:30, it's 90s pop culture. The link to register that is in the description. 50 states, 50 questions. That's going to be a blast. That's Saturday at 6:30. The link to register is in the description. If you want a hoodie or a t-shirt, Heather Tees of Indianapolis, they are. You can buy these in the description of the video. The Venmo is at Hambone's Trivia if you'd like to support us. Tonight it is Tuesday night, which means on a regular Tuesday night, Hambone's would be at 3 places. We would be at Behringer's on the south side. We would be, Dan the Man will be running the game at Fletcher Place and the classiest joint in the Hambone's family, Hotel Tango Distillery. And I would be in the home of Hambone's. By any definition, it's the home of Hambone's. That is Union Jack Pub in Broad Ripple. That game is the classic. And that's where I would be Tuesday night. I think that's all the announcements we got tonight. Oh, if you or your company, your organization, your neighborhood, your family, whoever wants to host a private virtual event, we do it. We do it well. We do it often. Our calendar is getting insanely packed. If you want to do it anytime soon, the sooner you write, the sooner you have a chance to get on the calendar. Contact us. We'll answer your questions. We'll tell you how it works. We'll tell you our pricing and everything like that. If you want to sponsor, we've got new games coming up all the time. We're going to add a new theme game Saturdays at 8:30, but that's not this weekend. That will have an open sponsorship as well. All right, guys, that is what we've got. It is 8:32. Texas Beer Company's in the house. The monsters have arrived. We've got 234 people and counting in the stream, which means we've got way more than that playing. We'll give you the official count here when we have it. Here are the rules. It's 4 rounds of trivia in the monster game. It's 4 rounds. Each round has different rules. Round 1, guys, you should be using the answer sheet linked in the description below. If you're not with your team, send everybody else the view only. One person needs the answer sheet. Everybody else should get the view only. Dan, we're not unlocked, or are we? We are unlocked now, so you can go to round 1. You can go to round 1. It's 6 questions worth 5 points each, making round 1 worth 30 points as always. Here we go. Round 1, question 1. I'm going to give you 3 things that all have the same number as the answer. You've got to get within 1. You and your team have to get within 1. Kristen Wiig's age. It's the number of official peaks in the Adirondack mountain range, and it's the famous defense developed by Buddy Ryan and utilized by the Chicago Bears. All 3 of those things have the same number as the answer. You've got to get within 1. Kristen Wiig's age, number of official peaks in the Adirondack mountain range, and the famous defense developed by Buddy Ryan and utilized by the Chicago Bears. All 3 have the same answer. You've got to get within 1. Question 2. The Goliath bird eater is the world's largest what? The Goliath bird eater is the world's largest what? Question 3. 5 of the last 7 Best Director Oscar winners have been from what country? 5 of the last 7 Best Director Oscar winners have been from what country? Question 4. The first known use of this 4-word term comes at the very beginning of the Declaration of Independence, right after a number. The first known use of this 4-word term comes at the very beginning of the Declaration of Independence, comes immediately after a number. Question 5, inside what world landmark, could be in the US, could be in the world, it's recognized as a world landmark, would you see a plaque bearing the equation y equals negative 127 feet times, Dan, what's co-sh mean? Cosine, parenthetical x divided by 127.7 feet plus 757.7 feet. Where would you find, in what world landmark would you find that plaque? Hyperbolic cosine. Hyperbolic cosine. I got people chirping at me. I got to say that. Question 6. Introduced in the 1970s to replace steel belting on high-speed tires, it's called stronger than steel and lighter than nylon. Introduced in the 1970s to replace steel belting on high-speed tires, it's called stronger than steel and lighter than nylon. Guys, that's round 1. Answer them on your answer sheet. If you're wondering how much time do I have left, I've just remembered to set the timer. That doesn't happen every round. Please hold. Hey guys, could everyone please refresh? Chat that, spam the chat room with that, guys. Refresh your answer sheets, or else by the time you get to question 6, it's going to be ugly. Refresh your answer sheets. You got 7 minutes because of that. Go, go, go. Is it off now? Kyle Brown, refresh your answer sheet. Thank you. Hey guys, can someone just monitor the chat room to make sure that we're going to get 100 of those people saying that. So just make sure we respond immediately. They're going to say 6 must be a number because they mute.
Be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. Just remind me them.
You guys want to know why my mom started complaining that she couldn't find this on YouTube? She was like, it takes me so long to get to your YouTube. I have to go to Facebook and scroll all the way down till I find a picture of Georgia with a bottle in her mouth. And then I go to that post and I go follow that link. She's like, there's got to be an easier way. I was like, Mom, just go to YouTube and search Hambone's Trivia. She's spelling YouTube wrong with just a U. She was going to the bootleg version of YouTube. Correct. Could have been worse. Could have been way worse. Yes, Johnny O. Fact. I trust you. She's like, you're nowhere on YouTube. I'm searching it right now. I'm like, Mom, let's FaceTime. Let me see it. She's on U-T-U-B-E. What? Well, poor Debbie.
I think it's 168.
No kidding. Instead, I wasted my money on OMG. It's NVD.com. Guys, you got 3 minutes left. Here's the deal. If you haven't refreshed your answer sheet, you're going to get to number 6, and you're going to have to do it all over again. It's all right. I don't know why it happened. We didn't have a number for 6 last night.
It's kind of here.
What?
It's kind of here. Look.
Oh, looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good.
Show on the other side. Other side.
Yeah. Good work.
And it's becoming.
What do they have?
Yes, I know. We're just a little.
No, that's fine. I mean, the question says these 4 words. I mean, I'm in a good mood, I guess. Guys, you got 90 seconds to get your answers in. Chat. Hey, guys. Not to us, just in general. Bad. Must go through the link, Trevor. It's how we get our roster. I mean, talk to Dan. He'll if you're opposed to it, we'll figure it out. Guys, you got 30 seconds, 15 seconds to get them in. All right, guys, 10 seconds now. 10, 9, 8. Make sure you submit your answers and stop at the stop sign. I know, Trevor, that's how I would be. 3, 2, 1. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Hit submit. Hit submit. Here are your answers to round 1. Kristen Wiig's age, number of official peaks in the Adirondack Mountain Range, and famous defense developed by Buddy Ryan and utilized by the Chicago Bears. You got to get within 1 of 46. 46 is your answer. to round one, question one. You had to be within one of 46. The Goliath bird eater is the world's largest spider. Spider is the answer. Question three. 5 of the last 7 Best Director winners, Academy Award, come from Mexico. Mexico is the answer to question 3. Question 4, the first known use of this 4-word term comes at the very beginning of the Declaration after these 13. Interesting tidbit for you. You can talk to your friends about. They were not trying to name the country, and United is not capitalized. They were just saying that we are United States. United States of America was not intended to be the name of the country in that opening of the Declaration. That crazy hyperbolic cosine equation can be found on a plaque inside the St. Louis Gateway Arch. The Gateway Arch, the St. Louis Arch. That is where you would find that hyperbolic formula. Hyperbolic, is that right? Yes. And question 6. Question 6. The question was introduced in the 70s to replace steel belting on high-speed tires. It's called stronger than steel and lighter than nylon. That is Kevlar. Kevlar is your answer. That was a well-rounded round 1. Guys, you can go to round 2 now. It's the picture round. 10 pictures worth 3 points each for a total of 30 points. Today's topic, name that state. Name that state. Go, go, go. Name that state. Go, go, go. And thank you. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, people mute all the time. I don't understand, Dan. I'm looking at hundreds and hundreds. Well, whatever. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. That's all right. Don't worry. Amy, yeah, we told everybody to refresh it a couple times and put it in the chat, but we're throwing out the question. Yeah, Matthew, we told everybody to refresh it. It didn't work. It didn't work. It's our fault. No problem. You were not penalized for that. State abbreviation is just fine, Trevor. Trevor just likes to take it easy. He doesn't want to go upstairs to get his credit card. He doesn't want to enter in the whole state name. He just wants to enter in the 2-letter state code. Yep. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you can. I like it, Trevor. I like it. Xavier, I can't believe you just sent me a generic picture of the National Weather Station in Ohio yesterday. I want you in the picture playing Hambone's trivia with weather stuff behind you. I don't want a stock image of a weather station. My God. I want to know how you found us, Xavier. Yeah, I don't even think you've ever played trivia. You just come here, you talk about the weather, and you don't send us pictures. He did send me a picture. He didn't try to scam me out of $50 with a fake receipt. Yeah, my mom just sent me pictures of Xavier's YouTube channel. All right. Okay. What? I'm ready for a count, Dan. Absolutely, buddy. Guys, we have official count 149 teams, 645 players. It's the monster game. We call it the monster game for a reason. Bye, Xavier. Bye. Send us pictures, Xavier. You never do, Xavier. Nemesis. Xavier and I, whenever we go to YouTube conventions, we're always just button heads. Yeah, I know. What? Oh, okay. Nanny Goat's in the house. Nanny Goat. Nanny Goat. What's going on? Nanny Goat, get a hoodie. The link to buy him's in the description. Guys, I don't know if you're still here, Xavier, but we just looked it up and you do not subscribe to this channel. And I am hopping mad. I can't believe it. Yeah. Xavier's holding on by a thread. Guys, 1 minute and 24 seconds to get your answers in.
I didn't do the back, but it's even on the side.
Looks good.
Oh yeah, it looks a lot better.
Do you want me to even the back or no?
Yes. Yes, you do.
It looks
Just
really good.
yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Otherwise, you want me to take a picture of the back? Let me show you what it looks like.
All right, guys, you got 1 minute to get your answers in. It's name that state. Name that state.
Here's the side. Here's the side that I did.
Guys, we're still looking for a sponsor for the scoreboard. Of all things, the scoreboard's not sponsored.
All right, here's the side. So that's all the same. Here's the back.
All right, guys, that is your time. That is your time. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Nathan, I'm sure we accepted tarantula for the spider question. I mean, how many were there? Yeah, we need to count it. Arachnid, sure. Count arachnid too. All right. Guys, here are your answers. Round two, it's the picture round. It was name that state. Number one, that's the grassy knoll in Dallas, Texas. Texas is your answer to number one. Number two, Hitsville, USA, the home of Motown. That is Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. Number three, the famous bridge on the quarter of the state quarter of West Virginia. Forget what that kind of bridge is called, but that's the biggest one in the world. Number four, that is the recount 2000 Bush versus Gore, Dade County, Florida. Florida is number four. Number five, all those things, the Vatican, Yankee Stadium, White House, the Coliseum, Rose Bowl, Churchill Downs, the Taj Mahal, and Liberty Island can all fit inside the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Indiana is your answer to number five. Number six, that is the backside of Mount Rushmore, South Dakota. South Dakota. Number seven, the future birthplace of Captain James T. Kirk. That is Iowa. Iowa. Number eight, That is the headquarters of the Apple Corporation in Cupertino, California. California. Number 9, George Washington was sworn in at the end of Wall Street in New York City. New York is your answer to number 9. New York, George Washington's inauguration. Number 10, that is Stone Mountain, Atlanta, Georgia. Georgia. That bonus trivia will be a Hambone's trivia question someday. That and not Mount Rushmore is the largest sculpture in the United States. Stone Mountain, just outside Atlanta, is the largest sculpture in the United States. All right, guys. Here we go, guys. Here we go. There are 2 rounds of trivia left. Here's how it works. Round 3 is the money round. That's correct, Sean. Round 3 is the money round. Here's how it works. Every question has more than one answer. Every answer is worth 5 points. And order doesn't matter at all. So if I ask you, what are the 3 colors of the U.S. flag, and you say red, white, and green, that's good for 10 points. Red, white, and blue is good for 15 points. That's how it works. There are 4 questions. You've got 12 minutes. Here we go. Round 3, question 1. Between 2004 and May 2009, there were 4 shows that finished in the top 10 most watched shows in the United States every year. One of them was American Idol. Throw that one out. There were also 3 scripted television shows that finished in the top 10 every one of those years, always in the top 10 in the U.S. Name those 3 scripted shows. I'll just give you a hint. They're not sitcoms. Question 2. Who was the winningest college football team in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s? One of the 4 answers does not have the name of a state in the name of the school. One of the 4 does not have the name of a state in the name of the school. And question 3. What are the 3 most populated countries on the continent of Africa? What are the 3 most populated countries in Africa? And question 4, final question of the money round. In 1998, what 2 baseball players shared Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year award? In 1998, which 2 baseball players shared SI's Sports Person of the Year award? That is the money round. Go, go, go. Sorry, Dave. Oh, look at this. Look who remembered the timer just about 1 minute late. No big deal. Let's just do that and let's go. Let's go. Register for 90s pop culture. 90s pop culture. If you're not looking forward to 90s pop culture, we're not friends. And if you're not looking for 50 questions, 50 states, then I think you're at the wrong trivia. If you're not interested in one or both of those, you should play your trivia elsewhere. And that's a fact. If you're out on pop culture and geography and history, I mean, I'm sure that there's a bar somewhere that asks a question and plays a song. Ask a question, play a song, turn it in. JVO. If I get JVO to admit he's laughing in the chat, I'm on. I know, Trevor. That's correct, Stacy. I like him. Yeah, I got a guy you can send the credit card to. I mean, yes. Yeah, absolutely. I looked him up on LinkedIn. It's been there for 7.5 years. Sure, for sure. Anyone in question 2, only D1 teams is correct, Kathleen. Yes. D1 teams. D1 teams. Clarification, were they top 10 every year between 04 and 09? Yes. That's odd. Take care of that. What is that? Did they get the other one? Yeah, if we're counting that, then count that. Count the question mark, question mark. I think you guys would be shocked what Dan and I see when it's in person. Yeah. Yes. Guys, I think right now is a good time for me to apologize for not only the email I sent out to everybody, but also we incorrectly kept a team out of the top 15 last night that earned a rightful place. They would have finished in 8th. The P Hams, I believe it was. If you're here and you're playing, congratulations. Oh, and guys, I hope he's playing. I hope he's playing. We have our winner of the HomeSense Heating and Cooling. We're giving away $100 to local area restaurants, coffee houses, bars, breweries, everything. $100 a day every weekday in April. You have to follow us on Twitter and play in the competition. We have every day a guess how many jelly beans are in the jar or quarters are in the bowl. Today it was guess how many balls are in the ball pit. And it was for $100 to Fat Dan's. And today there were 403. And your winner, guessing 407, is Mr. Mike Scahill. Mike Scahill, if you're listening right now, you are the winner of the HomeSense Heating and Cooling. We're just doing 1 500 because that's all I'm ready, or 1 100, not 425s. I can't pile on more work here. Congratulations, Mike Scahill. He is an OG. If there ever was one, if he's not playing, it's going to be the funniest thing. And yes, there he is. There we go. You're the winner, Mike. Congratulations, buddy. We'll get you hooked up with our friends at HomeSense Heating and Cooling. They'll get you your $100, and you got it. 4 and it was 403. Follow us at Hambone's Trivia on all social media. Instagram and Facebook are really good follows. The Twitter, though, is the competition with HomeSense Heating and Cooling. Every weekday in April, we're giving away $100. Mike Scahill, you have joined the Hall of Champions. No way, Mike. I think your daughter did. $407. Somebody guessed really close after we shut the thing down. We're not worried about that. I'm talking about the HomeSense Heating and Cooling. Mike, there you go. There you are. There you are. I'm looking at my replies. Oh, she did. She did. We're going to keep it in the Scahill family, but she did. For some reason, I have you down as the winner. I'm going to ask my boys what it was. If it could have been 406, but we'll ask. Either way, it's a Scahill winner. Guys, we got 2 minutes and 48 seconds left. Yeah, it was a tough money round. Yeah, this is a tough money round, guys. Thanks, Trevor. The question that was SI Sports Person of the Year. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes to get them in. Any column you guys want me to just fly down? Make sure. 4. Yeah, I'll just start at the bottom. One minute warning, guys. 1 minute. Okay. Oh, shit. Got it? Yeah, I deleted a whole column of answers. I know. "30 seconds, guys. Get them in, get them in, get them in." The winningest team in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. In college football, Division I. It is very difficult. I mean, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get them in. Holy cow, it's a lot of answers. And I'm doing an easy one. Yep. All right, guys. We're not taking any more answers. Here are your answers to round 3. Here are your answers to round 3. It's the money round. These were tough tonight, guys. These were tough. We're sorry, Texas Beer Company. It's the monster game. Between 2004 and 2009, 4 shows finished in the top 10 most watched shows every year. One of them, American Idol. The other were non-sitcom scripted television shows. Thanks, Wally. The answers are CSI, ER, and Desperate Housewives. Never seen a single second of Desperate Housewives. CSI, ER, and Desperate Housewives are your answers to number 1. Number 2 was not an easy question. Even for people that really know their college football, you can probably narrow it down to 2 or 3 teams every decade, and it's easy to guess wrong. But here we go, guys. Here we go. In the 70s, it was Oklahoma. In the 80s, it was Nebraska. And it didn't matter. Order didn't matter at all. I'm just telling you what the order was. 70s, Oklahoma. 80s, Nebraska. 90s, Florida State. And the 2000s, Boise State of all schools. Boise State. All right, guys. Question 3. The 3 most populated countries in Africa. Here's where you guys started to make your money back. 3 most populated countries in Africa: Nigeria, Ethiopia, and Egypt. That's low-hanging fruit. Nigeria, Ethiopia, and Egypt. And then here is where hopefully you had to get these 10 points. You absolutely had to. In 1998, the 2 baseball players that shared Sports Person of the Year from Sports Illustrated, they are Slammin' Sammy Sosa and Mark Big Mac McGuire. Sammy Sosa and Mark McGuire shared Sports Person of the Year in 1998. All right, guys, here's how the rest of the night works. We've got 1 round of trivia left. I'm going to give you the questions. Then just give us a minute or so. We're going to give you a scoreboard update. The top 15 teams will be announced. Then after you hear that scoreboard update, that's when you should send in your answers. Here's how round 4 works. You can wager. There's 3 final questions. You can wager anywhere from 0 points to 30 points. If you wager 30 on all 3 and you get them all 3 wrong, that's minus 90 points. Points are deducted in the final round. No one's sponsoring the final round yet either. We've got no final round sponsor. We've got no Wagering with Prudence sponsor. We've got no scoreboard sponsor. Those are just opportunities. If you own a company, or even if you want your fantasy baseball team to sponsor something, we can make it happen. All right. So your wager with prudence, guys. Wager with prudence. Last 3 questions of the night. Here we go. Round 4, question 1. Of the 7, this continent has the world's longest total coastline, over 96,000 square miles. Of the 7 continents, this continent has the world's longest total coastline, over 96,000 miles. Question 2. This man was born in 1942, and he was in the top grossing movies of the years 1980, 1981, 1983, and 1984. This man, born in 1942, was in the top grossing movie in the year 1980, 81, 83, and 84. Name that actor. And question 3, final question of the night. The Sopranos finale catapulted this 1981 song back into the Billboard Top 10 in 2009. The Sopranos series finale catapulted this 1981 song back into the Billboard Top 10, not back into, but it catapulted it into the Billboard Top 10, 2009. Name that song. You've got 10 minutes. I'll give a scoreboard update as soon as I'm allowed to. Go, go, go.
Tyler Holmes wants to know how much to sponsor Wager with Prudence.
Who does?
Tyler Holmes.
Oh, Tyler, we got to talk if you're serious. If you're serious, we got to talk. How much do I have to pay to sponsor Wager with Prudence? We'll talk. We'll talk. And that's the best sports. That's the best sponsorship we got. Then my answers 3 go through 840-5098. 840-5098. Stand by, Kelly Doyle.
Maybe if the sounds on. Xavier came back in.
Where's Xavier? He's back in.
No, I just saw that he was there at the beginning of the trivia.
I don't see him.
No, in the beginning he said that, like, right underneath he said, okay, gotta go by.
Molly Manley letting Kelly Doyle have it. I love it. Kelly, we got you. You're good. Guys, we're just finishing up our audit of the answers. Some teams have turned in up to 4 or 5 or 6 per round. That's the kind of thing that we're dealing with. Say that again. Yeah. Fat Couch, stop submitting answers, please. Stop submitting answers. All right, guys, we got a scoreboard update coming at you. I've been given the green. Here is your scoreboard update in 15th place. Nope. Tied for 14th place. We got the Whoa Joe Baggins with 81 points, tied with Camp Anawana with 82 points, tied for 12th place. It's always in 4th. OGs. And the Dan Fan Club OGs. Oh, man, this is just OG row. In 11th place with 83 points. It's Hot for Teacher. 9th place. These guys have just been circling the leaderboard. They're going to win. Humps. 85 points for Humps. In 9th place, 85 points. Wager Without Prudence. Union Jack. That's where we'd be tonight. Font Savants. They are Hall of Fame. They are they're the OG team of Fat Dan's, and there's no stipulations on that. 87 points. We got a new name. It's Team Gracie. Team Gracie with 87 points is tied for 5th place. They are tied with RIEE, and they are tied with Friends of Industrial PC. Aren't we all? In 4th place, 89 points. Hank Scorpio. In 3rd place, 92 points. They hold down Fountain Square. It's Hambone, Hardly Knower. With 97 points, an OG team from the old school, from Blackacre and from Irvington and Giacomo. It is Trust the Process. And with 99 points, it's Sam Silver Circle Juggernaut. Is it May yet? You are in the lead. Is it May yet with 99? Gotta go. Guys, the Venmo is at Hambone's Trivia. We appreciate all the donations. If you want to talk sponsorship and you're serious, let's talk. If you want us to host a virtual event. But really all you need to do is subscribe. Smash that like button. I don't even know why that matters. I don't really care about the likes, but maybe I should. But register for the 90s pop culture. Let's have some fun with pop culture. Let's have some fun Saturday night with 50 states, 50 questions. Get a hoodie. Can't wait to see one in the wild. Let's go.
Dolly. Dolly wants to say hi to everybody.
We threw out Kevlar, guys. So if you're keeping track of your score and you're giving Dan a hard time, I would recommend that you say Did they count the Kevlar question? The answer is no. Shout out Irvington is right, Ted.
Tell him to say hi to Bo.
I can't reach. I'm connected by all this stuff.
Bo's playing.
Babe, we got to be careful with this.
All right.
Here, just bring it this way.
It's okay.
Hoodies for the whole family, Annie.
Say hi, Bo.
This is our dog, Dolly Parton. This is our puppy, Dolly Parton. And Dolly Parton's brother, Bo, is also among the Hambone's OG playing tonight. Dolly Parton says hi, Bo.
Miss you, bro. Hey, baby. Come here, baby.
Yeah. We had to throw it out because a lot of people didn't refresh. Elizabeth, the 402, you were I think you were really, really late with that. Zach G, counting islands on number 1. Yeah, coastline. I don't want to get in that argument. Doesn't let's say yeah, I'm gonna check. This is hard. It is including islands. It is including islands. It is including islands.
Emma.
Elizabeth, yes, we shut that down at 7 o'clock. You came in at 8:23 with that. Sorry.
Yeah. You want to come do your Aussie accent for everybody? M. Emma.
Guys, you got 1 minute and 10 seconds to get your answers in. 1 minute, 10 seconds. Let's go.
Did you find one, Dad? Please go.
Great round tonight, guys. I hope you're having fun in Taylor, Texas. Hey, did we get Zach? JVO, thanks, buddy. Thanks, Mike Scahill. Hambone's Trivia is the Venmo. Guys, that's your time. Zach, did we get you your answer? It is Counting Islands. Counting Islands. There's a lot of them. I'm going to make sure that Zach's good. Kathleen, I love it. I hope you can send me a picture. All right, guys. Zach, did we get you your answer? I hope so. All right. Thanks, Zach. Sorry, bud. Here are your answers to round 4. It's the final round. Here we go. Of the 7, the continent that has the world's largest total coastline, over 96,000 miles, that is North America. North America, and it's not really all that close. It's more than 65,000 miles more than Asia. Of the 7, the continent that has the world's longest total coastline is North America. Question 2. This man, born in 1942, was in the top grossing movies in 80, 81, 83, and 84. That is the one and only Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is your answer. That was 2 Star Wars and 2 Indiana Jones. He was rocking it. And question 3, final question of the night. The Sopranos finale catapulted this 1981 song into the Billboard Top 10 in 2009. That's a Journey song, and it's Don't Stop Believin'. Don't Stop Believin' is your answer to the final question. Are we ready, guys? All right, guys, in a tie for 14th place with 161 points, it's the Texas Beer Company. Well done, guys. With 161 points, tied for 14th place. Guys, this is, I mean, if you're on the scoreboard, it is an honor. It is an honor. And with 161 points, it's Xylo. Friends of the program, Xylo, congratulations. That's a high alpha portfolio company if I ever heard one. In 13th place with 163 points, it's Marley Has a Great Personality. Absolutely. Absolutely. We don't know who it is, Marley. We know the 7 digits of their phone number. All right. In a 3-way tie for 10th with 164 points, it's BBLG. Break bread like gentlemen. Break bread like gentlemen out of Houston, Texas. In 10th place with 164. What is the plural of Gamecock? I hope that's Braden Core's team. 164 points and tied for 10th. It's the Big Smooth. Sam Perkins coming in again, guys. In 9th place with 166 points. It's Searching for a Pink Moon. In 8th place with 167 points, it's Quarantine Wolves. In 7th place with 172 points, they're usually in 4th place. It's Always in 4th. In 6th place with 173 points, it's Hot for Teacher. In 5th place with 175 points, it's Humps. In 4th place with 177 points, it's Friends of Industrial PC. In 3rd place with 180 points, it's Dan Fan Club. Welcome to the podium. Dan Fan Club is no stranger to the podium. This team is no stranger to the podium in real life, but now the virtual wheels are clicking. Here it is. In 2nd place with 187 points, the OGs of Irvington. It's Trust the Process. Getting the best of Dan Fan Club tonight. And your winner with 189 points from Sam Silver Circle, hailing from Lafayette, Indiana. Is it May yet? Hey, guys, that was a great game. Thanks for playing. Subscribe. We do it every weekday at 8:30, Monday through Friday. We've got theme games, pay to play. You can register. 6:30, we're doing 90s pop culture. That's Friday. 6:30 Saturday, we're doing 50 questions, 50 states. You can get hoodies and T-shirts. Texas Beer Company, it was a pleasure having you. I hope to see you tomorrow night or next Tuesday. Everybody else, thanks so much. Thanks to Hambone's team, Marley Shovlin, Dan Cahallan, and the boys, Meehans, Nicholas, and Sean. Thank you all. That's it. We're signing out. Dan will probably post the scoreboard if he already hasn't. Somebody sponsor that scoreboard. Tell them what to do, Deck.
Like and subscribe and turn on post notifications.
That's my son from Australia.
And get our merch because it's lit.
Thanks. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks for playing tonight. Hope you had fun. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Well done. Thanks, Kathleen. Thanks for the fun, Ian. All right, guys. We're logging out. Oh, Dan's got the scoreboard out. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Shannon. Appreciate it. That's where you really start losing people, Dan. Thanks, Connor. Guys, thanks for the Venmo and the support. It's at Hambone's Trivia. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Leanne. You're not so bad. You're going to win one day. Tell the team in first also got Kevlar. We'll check for that, Dave. Dave wants to know if the team that won also got Kevlar. Stand by. Yeah, Dan's doing this because we like you, Dave. Yes, they did. They did. That's confirmed. They did, Dave. What's that? Yeah. Yes, Chris Becker says yes. That was our answer. Congratulations. Hey, Al or Anna or whoever, somebody message me so I can get you your winnings. Beth, we miss you back here on the call. Thank you all, Dave. Thank you, Beth. Wagering with Prudence. Pulling for you, wagering with Prudence. Or not wagering with Prudence. Trust the process. What am I talking about? Wagering with Prudence holds down Union Jack. All right, guys. We're going to sign out. Have a great night. It's been awesome. As always, see you tomorrow. Anna's on it. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Have a great night, guys. Great game. Great win. Is it May yet? We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Adios, amigos.